the waist beat, all I know about waist beat is, like you said, they put it on our waist just to give her shape and stuff, yes. But I have this particular friend, yes. She likes roaming. She likes roaming because she deals with these big men and stuff. She likes roaming. She came to tell me, say, there's this man at Ebri. I've forgotten the place actually, but it's around Ebri area, yes. That man will just put the beads in a pot for some days. He'll do some things on it, then she'll go for it. And whenever she has an affair with somebody, if the person is sick or having any STI or something, she wouldn't get affected. And aside that, it helps her take money from people. Yes, men takes money from men, no matter what. Because once you are having something with her, you definitely touch the beads because they are nice. And they have some specific ones that they use. It's not just any ordinary beads. They have some particular ones that they use. And any money that she'll mention to you, you just give it to her. And it's a sort of some protection to them too as well. It protects them from evil men and stuff. Yes. I have been lucky with job. Very, very lucky. Sometimes I'll just enter there and Naman will be like, ah, you look like my wife. Then I get the job. Just like that. Without going to any interview. Anywhere I go. Whatever that I want, I will get it. I used to have money, but it's not now that I don't have money again. Somebody will just see me and will give me money. Sometimes I'll just go broke and I'll tell myself, by the end of the day, I'll get money. Then somebody will suddenly send me money. Somebody will suddenly send me money. Yes, it was like that. The encounter with colleagues at work. I remember I was working with, yes, I was working with them. There was this girl there. For some reasons, this girl didn't like me. I don't know what I did to her. When I went there, I went to meet all of them. Then, all of a sudden, our boss liked me. Not because he wanted to have an affair with me, but he liked the way I worked. And I don't know. Everybody in the workplace loved me. The drivers there, everybody there liked me. So, automatically, I had hatred from some of my colleagues, those I went to meet. Yes. So this girl, anytime I come to the workplace, she'll be doing things just to get on my nerves. She does things to get on my nerves. So one day I got angry and I told her, I said, why is it that always she wants to try and get on my nerves? What have I done? What are you taking from me? And I told her, say, I'll be happy if she leaves this workplace. I'll be happy. Truly, 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 I don't know what happened. The next day, she came with a letter that she's resigning. She can't work there. What was her reason to? She had no reason. She just wrote a letter that she won't do the work again. That was all. She won't do the work again. So when I was working at the company, I was at the parcel office. And I was working with one guy. And for some reasons, this guy too didn't like me. I don't know. Because they think the manager always talks to me. So when they do bad things, I'll go and expose them to the manager or something. So he didn't like me. So I was discussing with my boyfriend that the way things are going on in the place, me, I don't feel comfortable with it because it's like, oh, I'm alone. They all think because the manager likes me and he's close to me, I'll be reporting them. But meanwhile, I'm not reporting anybody. So I want to stop the work. That was what I told my guy. And he was like, okay, if I want to stop, it's my own decision. So if I want to stop, I can stop. So the next day, I went to work and I decided that at the end of the day, I was going to tell my manager my intention. I wasn't going to work there again. Then in the afternoon, they held a meeting. They called all the staff together and they held a meeting. They were like, they are taking the one I was with at the parcel office. They are taking him to Tamale to go and work there. If he thinks he can't go on the transfer, then they are sacking him. Just like that too. It's not that he even did something, just like that. So the guy too agreed and went to Tamale. So eventually I was the only person working at the parcel office. I was alone there. My boss didn't bring anybody there. I was alone working there and The workload was too much because I was the only person there. Yes, but I sailed through, and almost everybody loved my work. The drivers, everything. Even when I stopped, the drivers were even saying they were going to tell the manager so that I can come back. But I wasn't interested. I had a good opportunity somewhere and I had to go. Another one happened. That one is happening in the house I was staying in. So I was living in a rented apartment, and the next house was a woman who was living with her husband and children. I liked this woman and I liked the kids. Sometimes I will send her kids on errands, then I'll give them some coins, some money and stuff. So through that, I became close to their mother. So when I became close to her, anytime I cook, I'll give her some because she was pregnant too. So anytime I cook, I'll give her some. Anytime I cook, I'll give her some. So that kind of relationship was there between us. Then all of a sudden, this woman started telling people things about me that wasn't true. I was like, how? What does this woman want from me? Why is she suddenly telling people things about me that isn't true? Did she ask me something I didn't give her? What was the reason? And when you live in certain areas and they see you are single and living a good life, yes, whatever people thought, and they intend to believe it. Yes. So this woman kept embarrassing me around, and I'm in age ma, and I'm living a lavish life, like that kind of thing. So I was like, I became so uncomfortable in the area that I wanted to leave. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with myself. So I was planning of leaving the place, looking for a different room to go and stay in. Then one day I came back to the house and I heard say the woman has left her place. Like Ome from fear. And I was like, but it's their own house. So why did they move out? And it's like they said she said she has gotten some job somewhere B and the transportation will cost her. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. You are leaving your own house that you've built to go and stay in a rented apartment. Like it doesn't make sense. So it was after my encounter with the pastor, I got to know that all these people were removed out of my life by that's my so-called spiritual husband. So because of me, people lost their jobs, and it's as a result of they hating me. You know why? Because when I go there, when I start at work, I don't know, I get this kind of special favor from the bosses and staff. They begin to like my work, they begin to like everything about me. And it makes those that came to meet so uncomfortable. And instead of them coming close to me so that we become friends, because me, I don't have any bad intention for them, they rather start hating me. And when they start hating me and I become sad or I become worried, then all of a sudden you see that they start stopping the work or something, like they start leaving for no reason. I had a friend, he's in London. He was during those times he was like he was interested in me. So when he comes to Ghana, he will want to come and see me and get to know me more. We met on Facebook. So he came to Ghana, then I think we went on a date. And he's an atheist. He doesn't believe in Christianity or religion, yes. He believes in abosom Sam, those kind of things, yes. So that day that he saw me, he was like, I can't date you, but you know what I have to do? I have to put candles at your feet and worship you. I didn't understand. I thought he was saying something just to flatter me. But those things that he said were very deep. That he has to put candles on my feet and worship me. I have to put candles on your feet and worship you. You are too big for me. So me, honestly, I thought he was trying to flatter me. Men, you can say a whole lot of things to a woman. Yes, I thought he was flattering me. So I was just laughing and I didn't literally understand what he meant. He called me one day and he was like, he has to go and see his spiritual guidance. There's one man be at in Sawom. He's a herbalist, spiritualist. Those people that use herbs for protection and those kind of things. So if I could escort him, I said, okay, no problem. I'll escort you. So I went with him there, and when the man saw me, the man was treating me some way, be like he was making me feel so special. I didn't understand that. I said, ah, well, maybe because he saw me with the guy, that's why he's saying that. So he called the guy aside, and I don't know what they spoke about. So when we left, I asked him, sir, ah, why was the man behaving like that? And he said the man said if he treats me well, like so on not as in dating me, but if he is nice to me, he's good to me, good luck is going to be on his side. Like he's going to have a whole lot of positive things around him. So he should try as much as possible to be nice to me. Eventually I became friends with that guy. That's herbalist, and he was telling me, say, I have so much things in me that if I am able to discover myself, I can be very powerful. But I didn't believe in those spirituality stuff, so I never took it serious.
Now that you've gotten, you were prayed for, the pastor prayed for you, you said you've been delivered, and then you went ahead to marry. Do you still get all the goodies that you used to get in the past, all the favors that you used to get, your bosses liking you, your business was doing well, you were making money, getting money from strange people that you've never even met before? Do you still get these favors, or all those things just stopped like that? You don't get them again because you have been delivered. And also, I mean, we've heard a lot about marriage. I've interviewed a lot of men that told me, yo, I mean, marriage is not easy. Marriage is not easy. Women are troublesome. You marry her, she's so sweet. Then within the marriage, she turned into something else that you've never seen before. Different characters, different attitude, different behaviors. You are a woman in marriage. What can you tell us about marriage, both the bad side and the good side? And also, you said you worked in a transport company, and I have heard there's this encounter we're about to post. My editor is currently working on it. Probably we'll publish it today or tomorrow. A guy told me about his encounter on the Kumasi Highway and also on the Cape Coast Highway in the night. I'm told they see a lot of mysterious things. They encounter a lot of things. You have worked in a transportation company that, I mean, you have buses that transport people from Accra to other regions and even to other countries, the neighboring countries. What are some of the encounters, the weird encounters or the strange encounters you've heard from the drivers that go on this long journey, especially in the night and then at dawn, or probably even during the day?
No, no, no. It's a big no, no. Ever since I got delivered, like the table turned around. Life hasn't been easy. I am a very hard-working person, and I'm very industrious. I like business. I like business, yes, but ever since I got delivered, I married, things haven't been like that. I don't even have enough friends now. People that I have helped before, when you even ask them for help, they don't even mind you. Right now, like this, I'm in the house. I'm not even working. When I even send my CV out, nobody calls me. And even if they call me, when I go, it's one problem, two problem, then I leave because I don't like pressure. You understand? The moment you start to pound on me so hard for no reason, I just back off. Like I told you, I set up a business. I used my whole life savings. When I got married, I was pregnant then, so I had to quit all the job that I was doing, and because I can't um combine marriage, pregnancy, and doing somebody's job, so I wanted to do my own job. So I got a place. This then, I got a place. I set up a mini restaurant. Charlie, it wasn't easy. After I established the place, I started working. The first month it was okay. Then the second month, Charlie, the workers started chopping my money. Buyers weren't coming. Things started collapsing. A whole lot. So I ended up closing the shop, closing the place down. And I had to take my balance because I rented it up. Even quite the balance cry. The person said I had to wait for somebody to come and rent the place again before they give me back my money. That one cry, it took me over years. Even that year that she even paid the money to me, she said when I left the place there were scratches on her wall, this then that, this and that. That means that money has gone to waste. I lost everything, my life savings. I lost everything. And after that incident, it hasn't been easy. Sometimes I cry. I cry a lot when my life is like that. I feel I'm unlucky. I cry a lot. Right now, it isn't easy. It isn't easy. At first, if I don't have money, oh, let me pick my phone right now. Somebody will just wire money into my account right now. You understand? But now it's not like that. It's not like that. Marriage, hmm, it's a very big institution. Marriage entails a lot. Yes, there are the bad side, there are the good side. All that is needed is patience and tolerance. One has to be a fool for the other. Sometimes I fight with my husband a lot because I think say what he is saying to him it makes sense. What I'm saying makes sense. So who will take the other's own? We fight a lot. We have our misunderstandings. We have our issues. But at the end of the day, he is the man of the house. You understand? So I just put my ego aside. Then I just lay my lane. I listen to whatever he says. It hasn't been easy. Yes, it hasn't been easy, especially after I gave birth. I feel say there's no more attention, there's no affection, there's no love. You know, when the child wasn't in our midst, you understand, he can cuddle me out till morning. But right now, those things, it's like it's raw. Everything is raw now. We don't even have time for each other again. You understand? So marriage, it's not easy, but when you tolerate and you are a bit patient, you can be able to sail through. It isn't easy, yes, it isn't easy. We fight a lot. If you cry, last night we fought. We fought. And we are not talking to ourselves. When he was going out this morning, he didn't tell me anything. He was talking and talking and talking. I didn't mind him. I was just sleeping in the couch. I didn't mind him. And I saw him go out. He didn't tell me anything. I've also not called to text him to ask him anything. But at the end of the day, we'll just put all these things aside and we live in peace again. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. The drivers encounter, they have to take my time and explain because it's a lot. Even something happened right in front of me. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I have to get enough time and narrate it for you. So this man came there to buy tickets to Burger. So when he bought the ticket, he told the girl that sold the ticket to him, he wanted to speak to the driver. And the girl was refusing him because it's not done like that. You only get to speak to the driver when the bus is about to leave. Yes. So I heard them and I approached them and I asked him, Eja, what is the problem? And he said he wants to speak to the driver, but the lady is avoiding him. And I said, okay. So I moved out and I went to explain to him that it's not done like that. Then the man said, Unim say, or catch me, I will understand him. So I should listen to him and go and call the driver for him. So I went to Master Lassan, that's the driver's name. And I said, Master Lassan, una obeko bogende. Papa will say, a person undi nkomo. Then he was like, you know the work policy, so why are you bringing them? And I told him, say, you be patient and listen to him. So the man said, he's going to Bolga, but he won't get to Bolga. They said there's some river be on the Kumasi road after Watra Kumasi. I don't know that river though, but that was what the driver told me. That was where the man got down. So the man told him, say, he will get down at that river. And he want to tell him, say, he should make sure, say, when he gets to the bank of the river, he should put him right there. Mama Nentra. So Otra, he will deal with him. So the driver said, okay, he has said. So when the man left, the man said he was going to Makola to go and buy things for his children. So when the man left, and Master Lasan was laughing, no, sir, and I was like, I don't know, sir. No, sir, and that dear, obe be. That was what he said. Like today, he will pick somebody. Then he laughed and he went back. So when the time came, the man came to look for me. He actually came to tell me, say, he's back and he's about to leave. So when he boarded the bus took off and they left. So I think 2 days later, the bus came back from the north. So when the bus came, Master Lassen came to look for me. And I was like, why is he looking for me? They said, do I remember the man that he wanted to speak to him that they were avoiding the airport? I said, yes, I remember. When we were going, everybody slept in the bus. It was only left with this man. And when he looks inside the mirror, you see there's this driving mirror that they look through it and they can see the passengers. Everybody was asleep. It was only the man. And the man was looking inside the mirror. So he said when he got to the river, he just stopped. The man got down and was like, Meba, me ko me dasi. Why are there someone for me in trim? He has done what that he didn't miss where he said he wanted to stop. Na so kwa onfa ekutuo we embre me. No bedamasi. He should bring me orange and come and thank me. So he took the orange and he shut the door. He said all of a sudden some wind from somewhere who the man wasn't there again. So he just drove off and went. So he was bringing me the orange. And I said, I don't want. You should keep his orange and go and drink. So he said he took the orange to the house and went to give to the wife. Do you know that they have a twin? The wife gave birth to twins. The wife was actually looking for a child. And after eating the orange, she gave birth to twins. And also he has eyes. These drivers, they don't just walk like that. They have eyes. So he came to tell me that, Joa, that orange that you rejected, they were bringing you babies. You didn't take. So my word of advice is just simple. There is spirituality. Things are happening. Let's be careful how we deal with people. Let's be very careful. Spirituality is real. Things are happening. Let's be careful how we dress, what we do to people. That is all that I will say. And when you be an Indian crowd, papa, you brought her to me one dignity. And so when you offend that person, the person, maybe I know no person be obey to your cap back, but the spirit behind that person will deal with you. So let's be very careful. Let's be very careful.
I would like to say a very huge thank you to my sister for coming to share her personal life encounters from the mystic world to the physical world. Her encounters were so many. That's why we divided it into part 1 and 2 so that you can follow the stories very well. Please let us know your thoughts on the episodes that we've been shooting. My name is Dr. Sam, the program at rideandchat. If you know anyone who has an encounter or you yourself, you have an encounter to share, please DM me on Instagram, rideandchat world. We are on Twitter, rideandchat. We're on TikTok, rideandchat. If you know any company or a business person or an individual that want to sponsor a program, please recommend rideandchat to the person or the company. We will sit down and have a conversation. On behalf of myself, my team, and my sister over here, we say bye-bye.